Inspiring Philosophy shared an article by New Scientist, a terrible pop science and pseudoscience website. The article claimed that the wave function of quantum mechanics is not just a description. The problem with this claim is that the wave function is a description by definition, and there is not anything more that it could be. What the article is actually suggesting is that the world has what it calls fuzzy properties, like cats being dead and alive at the same time. It doesn't say anything that demonstrates the wave function is more than a description. As I told Inspiring Philosophy, New Scientist has also made the ridiculous claim that the universe is made of math, in what is easily the worst video of all time. At first, Inspiring Philosophy didn't take issue with this at all. He then proceeded to argue with me at length about whether the universe is made of math, before finally telling me he doesn't believe the universe is made of math. So while this isn't IP's position, I'm still going to refute it along with all of the arguments that he made on the thread. First, he confuses bundle theory with the idea that everything is made of math. I don't know how he got that misconception, so I corrected him on that. Then he misunderstands an argument I made. The argument is that if an existing object is identical to a mathematical description, then everything that is mathematically possible should exist. But we can come up with a mathematical description of something that does not exist. Therefore, things are not identical to their mathematical descriptions. Inspiring Philosophy responds by saying that we don't create mathematical descriptions, we discover them. This is irrelevant. Sure, if we even want to say that math exists, we would say that it exists necessarily, and presumably that all of it exists. But this would mean that everything has always existed and exists necessarily. Inspiring Philosophy also said that the mathematical description of a non-existent object would merely be hypothetical. But in virtue of what is math hypothetical as opposed to actual? There doesn't seem to be a way to use mathematics to distinguish between the two, so the difference would have to be due to something else. Lastly, the mathematical description of a physical object would be about properties that mathematics cannot have. For example, math itself has no volume. You don't measure volume in units of math. The same argument goes for mass and charge.